Yo, it's Jewelquent. We out here because we've always been here. And today, I got some sushi. It's my first time ever eating this, so I'm gonna see how this tastes. I also got a story time from y'all jits that starts way back in the fifth grade. Now, again, this shit, I'm trying to take my first bite of this, John. Now, I'm not eating with chopsticks, so this is impossible. I tried it. No, it's not for me. I don't know how y'all other niggas be doing that, but I'm not. You feel me? Respectfully. The fuck? Trying to put all that shit aside. First bite, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it's alright. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, as I said, it started way back in the fifth grade. I'm sitting with my homie Tay, my homie John, and we just chilling now. My homie Tay was low key a bully. So he was roasting this little John, this little light skinned John. I can't really remember her character build or her name like that. All I remember is that she was grits and that, she was kind of a burger and that Taejon made fun of her. So, Taejon's making fun of her and whatever, and we pay no mind to it. It's like a daily basis type of thing. Then all of a sudden, you know, this random shorty with spots on her face walks around and tries to defend her, right? He tries to roast our homie Tay, of course. That ain't work at all. But all of a sudden, I'm chilling. All of a sudden, me and the homie Jean, we start casting strays for no reason. We're like, what the? So I have to understand, right? The only thing I knew at that time is that people had freckles. I didn't know about acne and anything like that. So I look at this shorty's face and I'm just like, yo, it look like you got a bowler on your face, right? And like everyone starts laughing, everyone starts clowning her and stuff like that. And I just had to say, like, it was a good roast, honestly. And I guess she was kind of salty because all the roasts were weak. So next thing you know, she went to the lunch overseer. You feel me? The hell? I'm trying to put like a bunch of other stuff on this John, but that shit ain't working. Hold up. Second bite, if this shit balances correctly. Now, I have more meat on that one, so I feel like it tastes better. I mean, like, sushi's pretty alright, but it's nothing crazy for real. But yeah, she went to the lunch overseer, and this hoe gonna really say some John like, yo, he threatened to take my life. Just shit. I'm like, yo, that's like a crazy escalation. I just see you had a bowler on your face. You had all these spots and stuff, right? So, of course, the lunch overseer, she walks towards me. I'm like, she's like a true black woman. She's like, hey, what you say? Some shit like that. I'm like, I said she got a bullet on her face, and she's like, you ready to take her life, huh? I'm like, nah. And everyone starts defending me. But apparently, I guess this chick's like royalty because no one took my word. So next thing you know, I'm at the dean's office with her. And she knows she's lying. She knows she capping too. But like, I guess it's just fun to her, you know what I'm saying? She a little evil thought. So I'm out here, I'm explaining my side of the story. And she's explaining her side of the story and whatever. Right? So she's like, oh, the dean's like, you gotta get proof, Whatever, whatever. So I try to get the homie Tay, right? I try to get the homie Tay. I'm gonna take another bite of this shit. This shit is like squirting in John. I don't even know how to explain it. This is like a mystery sauce. I have no idea what this sauce is. You feel me? Y'all see that, John? I'm trying to put some soy sauce and whatever. But hold up. Let me see this. This is the Californian roll. I have no idea why it's Californian because, like, let's be honest, bro. This is completely from the Chinese, so I don't see how it can be Californian. But yeah, I was with that. So I tried to get the homie Tay. And she's like, "Oh, the homie Tay's your friend." And also, like again, as I said, the homie Tay was low key a bully. So like he had a bad reputation, and he was at the dean office like 5 minutes later for bullying that little light skinned John. So it looked bad, right? I try to get the homie John. The dean's gonna be like, also like that's also your friend. You can't use your friend to defend you, right? So I had no defense. You feel me? Because I tried to get anyone else, and it was just like, ah man, shit. You know what I'm saying? That's great. Tell me why this little chick, she gets this random little zesty, fuck, she gets this random zesty light skinned John, right? Not like, not John, a dude, right? And back then, I had no idea what gay was. I just thought the nigga was weird, like just always hanging around girls, and he's like this, and I was just like, yo, this dude's a weirdo. I didn't realize he was gay, you know what I'm saying? And like, he's like, yeah, he said everything that he said. I'm like, what the hell? He wasn't even there. He wasn't even there. I tried to tell the dean, like, yo, like, that dude didn't even see anything. And she's like, I mean, tough luck. She started taking the zesty dude's fucking word for everything. And I was like, bro, that's some bullshit, bro. Hold up. Can't lie. This sauce right here makes all the difference. Holy shit. This is beautiful. Oh my god, I need Bev. But like, long story short, a nigga gets a lunch detention, right? I get a lunch detention. And like back then, bro, I was a goody two shoes. So, I never got in trouble. I had like the cleanest image ever, you know what I mean? I might have done some, you feel me, nefarious acts, but like I never got caught. So now I'm kind of pissed because I'm like, yo, like, I'm out here getting, saying punished for shit I ain't even do, right? But I said, I'm not gonna even serve it. I'm not gonna even serve that detention, right? So the next day I'm sitting at lunch, I'm eating, right? And literally everything was going well. People forgot that I had a detention, so no one even cared, right? Tell me why this one little girl, I forgot her character build. All I remember is that she was black and she looked like a hippopotamus to me. That's what she looked like to me. And I'm not insulting her, by the way. A bowler face. Now, honestly, I don't forgive her. My heart is black. You feel me? Because, you lied on me. But hippopotamus? Bro. I'm eating my food. And she's like, don't you have a lunch detention? I'm like, maybe. And she's like, you're supposed to go there. I'm like, I don't care. And, no. I'm like, the homie Tay defending me. She's like, yo, like, who cares? She's like, I'm going to tell the lunch guy, not the lunch lady, whatever. That little teacher that's always overseeing everyone at lunch. I'm going to tell you that you're supposed to be at lunch detention and you're going to get big trouble. And I'm like, what do you gain from this? Like, why? Why you want to make my life hard? You know what I mean? So, it was brutal. And honestly, bro, I had to go and serve that detention. The worst part was the dean completely forgot. Even though the dean completely, like, fucked with me completely. She was out here taking everyone's word but mine. Out here using a bunch of zesty festies and reprobates, to punish me. She completely forgot all about that. And she was shocked that I was even there. I was shocked too, but the room was dimly lit. It was like I was eating in the darkness alone with this old, like, light-skinned woman just looking down on me like, I'm like, damn. And that John Loki pissed me off because when I got a lunch detention, I was like, dang, I might get beat. Because, back then, like, I never got in trouble. Because I know if I got in trouble, my dad would just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, damn. But that's pretty much the end of that story, I just want to say to hippopotamus and a bowler face and zesty festy light skinned dude, I don't forgive none of y'all. My heart is black. But, when it comes to the sushi, I can't lie. Sushi is pretty good, like gotta put some sauce on that John though, low key, cause I'm gonna try to put some soy sauce on this. I'm gonna see how this John tastes like. Hold up, if I can. You feel me? I am. This shit got resistance on it. Us. Yes, sir. God damn. That shit's salty as hell. Like, it's like squirting all over the place, but it's alright. You feel me? That's a soy sauce on it. Let me see how this tastes like. Low key. The soy sauce isn't nearly as good as the mystery sauce. I don't know what the hell this is, but the mystery sauce with this goes crazy. The soy sauce, on the other hand, I gotta give it a 0-star rating. It's way too salty. You know what I'm saying? The sushi is good. Life is good. You made it to the end of this video, either because you fuck with me or something like that. I don't know. So that means you have to subscribe, like, and share because I know where you live, right? I know where you live, nigga. So you better do that. And other than that, see ya.